welcome to the special holiday edition of the Knitting with Cat Hair podcast. My name is Nikki, and this is my mom, Laurie.
Hello.
She's visiting us again for the holidays, which is so awesome. So we're coming to you from Sudbury, Ontario, Canada, which lies atop the traditional lands of the Otagamashing and Anishinaabe people, where I live with my partner and our 2 daughters and our 5 cats, hence the name of the podcast. All right, so shall we just jump right in?
Absolutely.
It's kind of chilly out.
What's the temperature?
I think it's... I should have done my research. Okay, I think it's like minus 10, 11-ish.
Celsius.
But with the wind chill, I think it said minus 16 or so. Anyways, it's chilly enough that we're all bundled up. This time we're prepared.
Yes.
All right, so why don't we start with what we're wearing? You can go first.
I am wearing my Mökki sweater. It is made out of Juniper Moon Organic Merino in a charcoal color. And I paired it with a mohair that's called Grapefruit from Tannis Fiber Arts. And it was knit together on, I believe it was a size 5mm needle. Very quick knit and very warm. And I did a headband just for fun.
It's so cute. I love that it matches. So
yeah,
cute.
I'm so styling.
And so how are you feeling? Is it keeping you warm enough?
It is. Yes.
My
hands are a little chilly, but whatever.
And what were you wearing on your hands, Mom?
Oh, I stole these.
I don't know if I don't know if I've shown these. These are my soft snow mittens that I made, I think last year. They're a pattern by Sofia Kammeborne.
Made out of?
Letlopi, 2 colors.
Yeah. And they're very warm.
Yes. They are.
Enjoying those.
All right. And anything else? Oh, you have some wool socks on too, but we can't show those.
No, I'm not taking... seriously, we've got ski pants on, snow pants on, winter boots.
It's cold.
And leggings.
All right, so I will start with what I'm wearing. I am wearing my Soirée, which is a pattern by Emily Foden out of the Knits About Winter book. I knit this last year. I love this sweater. It too has mohair in it. I think it's the only sweater I have that has mohair. It's keeping me toasty warm, although I do have a shirt underneath. And I am wearing, a cowl.
Can I see there?
There, I'll show it. Show the pretty color work. Hopefully I'm showing the right part. This is the Winter Light Cowl. I made this last winter as well, and it's a pattern by Sand and Sky Creations, Simone. Beautiful pattern. I knit this up out of Patton's Classic Wool Worsted, 2 different colors. Now I'm wearing Improvised cable mittens. I don't know if you can see. I think I knit a hat that had this cable in it, and I just took it and placed it on mittens, and you can see they're actually twisting. They don't actually look that great, so I wouldn't recommend it. But anyways, this was knit out of Patton's Classic Wool Worsted as well. And then on my head, I'm wearing the chunky Dean Street hat, which was a pattern, I think it's a free pattern on Ravelry. I knit this 5 years ago when I first started getting back into knitting, and it's doing the trick. It is a I think it's Bernat.
Acrylic.
Yeah, it's a Bernat alpaca, but it's like mostly acrylic. I think it's 70% acrylic and 30% alpaca, so it has stretched quite a bit. But
So comparison to your other hats, is it as warm?
no,
We need warm hats up here.
no, and I've been struggling to get the right hat. Anyways, we'll get into that.
Nikki has hat woes.
I have hat woes. All right, so why don't we go into finished objects? Mom, you want to start?
Me?
Yeah.
All right. If you watched the last Christmas podcast that I did with Nikki, I haven't been here in a year. Wow. And I was working on some socks for my sister's wedding. That the wedding didn't happen. Turns out she was already married, and never mind, my family. Anyways, I was working on these black and white socks. So I did complete them and gave them to her, and I wanted to show you the finished object because I think they're turned out really beautiful. Mm-hmm. I cannot remember the name of the pattern, but Nikki will post it somewhere for you. So if you're interested in making them, I did change the design a bit. So I did one pair in black and white, and I did the other pair in white and black. And I'm thrilled with how they turned out. I think
gorgeous.
they're very beautiful. Yeah. It hurt me to give them away, but I did. And the thing I did differently is you're supposed to, I'm going to take my mitten off. You're supposed to knit this whole section here as a sole so that you can eventually, when it wears out, you can remove it and put a new one in. I was not getting nice tension or gauge or anything. And so what I did was I ended up doing top down instead of toe up. And I knit in the round, converted the pattern, and added in this Puri stitch. Mm-hmm. And yeah, very happy with them.
Yeah.
So
they're beautiful.
I think she is as well. So the other thing, well, I'm on a sock kick here. I haven't actually been knitting very much for this whole year. I just had other things and lost my mojo for a while. Anyways, so I did this pair of socks. It's out of a Lina magazine. And the actual pattern, it's called Mountains, I believe, because these are supposed to simulate the mountains and then the snow. I liked them, but I found that the original pattern was just all solid color here. So what I did was I inverted the mountain pattern onto the toe and repeated it just to add a bit of interest in the bottom of the foot because I liked it better that way.
Yeah, that's cute.
So I did those as well. And other than this sweater, I think that's it for my finished objects, correct?
I think so.
Yes.
Okay.
Your turn.
I will move into my hat woes. So I've really been trying to knit a hat that, preferably, originally I wanted one out of Let Lopi, a colorwork hat that would fit me nice and that I liked. So anyways, I've knit 3 hats and I'm not thoroughly thrilled with any of them. So the first, I'm not going to do I'll pop in some pictures where I have pictures of me trying the hats on so you can see, because it's just, I don't feel like swapping them out. It's cold. So the first hat that I knit was out of Knit Picks, Wool of the Andes worsted, I think it's called. And this is the watch cap hat, which is a free pattern by Purl Soho. Yeah, I'll pop in some pictures. So John, my partner, lovingly refers to it as my condom hat. And Lily, my daughter, thinks it looks like a gnome hat. And then when I pull it down tight, you'll see that it kind of looks like it has a nipple. So it's a nipple hat too. Anyways, not overly happy with this hat at all. I'll probably either rip it out or donate it. I don't know. It seems cruel to donate it. I think I'll rip it out and try reknitting. So that's the first hat I made.
Maybe someone has like a man bun that would fit inside that little nipple thing. Or
condom thing.
Peak.
So the second hat I knit,
I like that one.
I know, it looks beautiful. I absolutely love the look of it when it's not on my head. But this is the Tundra Toque, and it's a pattern by the Petite knitter, who's actually a Canadian designer. I think she lives up in Nunavut. Yeah, so this was knit out of Let Lopi, 2 different colors, 3 different colors, sorry, 3 colors of brown, different shades. And it also just, it doesn't fit right. I don't know what it is, but it just feels, maybe it's too small. I don't know. So then I thought, okay, let's try again with the same pattern. Again, the Tundra Toque, but I'm going to try different decreases and make it longer and do a bigger size and see if that helps. So this is my second Tundra Toque, which Mom has actually decided she likes. Yeah. It did originally have a pom-pom on there, but she has requested I take it off, so it's not on there anymore.
Yeah, it was bobbing around. And
yeah, it wasn't very secure. Yeah, so this is second hat, and it fits better. Out of the 3, it's my favorite, but it still wasn't, I don't know, it's not what I'm looking for. I don't know what I'm looking for. Something like this, but in different wool, maybe warmer wool.
Well, maybe someone can suggest something for you.
But I don't know. I feel like it's a hat, like it's a head thing. Like everyone has different shaped heads, and
True.
like what looks good on some people, like the Tundra Toque looks adorable on. I think her name's Weichen, the petite knitter. It looks great on her, but it just doesn't look good on me. And I don't know. Maybe it's I have weird head or something. Anyways,
you came out weird.
It's your fault.
I forgot a finished object. Are you done?
No, go.
Okay, no, go.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I have a bunch. You go.
I forgot these.
And they're beautiful. How could you forget those? You should be wearing them.
I know. I forgot the name of the girl now. Okay, these are fingerless gloves I made. Which I love about them, I just made them out of Croy sock yarn, like inexpensive. Nikki has the pattern. No, it was a free pattern, but they're reversible. Check this out. How cute's that? So you can wear them like this. You'll put the name of the pattern and stuff down below?
Yep.
So there they are this way. Oh, see, they twist as well. I wonder if that's a sign of a free pattern or something.
Yeah, they're very pretty. I like how the colors change.
I really like them. Or, should I show? You can wear them this way. Comme ça.
Mm-hmm.
So they are pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I think they'll be great. They're a gift for a friend. And I think they'll be wonderful for her because she's young and goes out and does stuff and carries things. And it's not that cold where she is, not like here. So it'll be great for her. I'm done. Young and carries things. Can you edit that?
Young and carries things. I carry things.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so next up, oh yeah, I finished these next. So we got a new coffee table for our living room, and it has a glass top on it, and I was constantly having to clean it. So I decided I wanted to make some coasters. And these are just a really simple free coaster pattern called the Citrus Coasters. It's on Ravelry. I actually saw this on an Instagram account of a friend of mine, Judith. She had made some in different colors, but she had used similar yarns where they kind of change color, and I thought they looked so pretty. So yeah, I now have 6 coasters, and they've been well used. And yeah, highly recommend the pattern. Super quick to whip up. They're just really, really simple. And it's a free pattern, like I mentioned, so that's great. Ooh, it's chilly.
Yeah.
Okay, next I made a pair of socks. I don't have them with me because they were a gift for my father-in-law for his birthday. So I'll pop in a picture of what they look like. They're just a vanilla sock. I did a 3x1 rib. And I had this skein of, I'm trying to use up all my sock yarns, all my old school superwash sock yarns that I have in my stash from years ago. So this one was a little bit variegated. It's kind of a green and a bluey gray color, and I just thought if I knit it straight in that, it would look really kind of pooly and maybe a little not his style, let's say. So I broke it up and just did some black stripes in between, and that really helps. So that's a really good tip for future. I've never done that before, but that worked really well to break up like a crazy variegated skein. You just throw some contrast color stripes in there. So then I moved on to another pair of socks that I finished from my best friend. I think I'm going to give these to her for her birthday. Her birthday's right after Christmas. And she loves all the bright colors. So these are just another pair of vanilla socks, and all I did was take 2 separate skeins of the same fading colorway yarn and alternate stripes. So I did, I think, 4 rows or rounds per stripe, and so you get this kind of fading, different colored effects. Now they're not the same, obviously, but I don't think she'll mind. I love them. I might make a pair for myself. I have more than enough yarn left over.
What were you trying to do at first, though? You were trying to go from the center of one ball and the end of the other ball, or what were you trying to do, but it didn't completely work?
Yeah, I was going to try and knit them 2 at a time, because I do prefer to do that, because I find I get second sock syndrome when I don't. But it was, the colors were lining up. So what maybe you can see in this sock right here, specifically, there's not really as defined stripes, and that's because the colors started kind of meeting up and blending in. So I had to do some color management at some points. And yeah, when I tried to do it with the 2 balls, and 4 strings,
Yeah.
2 socks. It was just too much.
Partridge in a pear tree.
Too complicated. So anyways, yeah. Those are done. What else do I have? Oh, I have one more thing. And then my daughter put in a request for a little gnome. This is my first gnome I've ever made. I'll pop in the name of the designer because I can't remember her name. She's pretty well known. She does, I think she does like a mystery gnome along every year. And I can't remember the name of this one. But it originally had cables all over the body and up the hat, which were really pretty, but my daughter didn't want the cables. So, and she wanted him to look really Christmassy. So red and green it was. But I think he's really cute. She loves him.
He's really sweet.
Yeah, I would make more of these. These are great stash busters too. You could, like, the possibilities are endless with the different colors you could combine to make different gnomes. Anyways. And that, I think, is it for all of my finished objects. So now we can move into works in progress, Mom.
Do you want to do the
yes.
one we're doing it together?
Yeah, you want to do that first?
Yeah.
Okay. So, my mom and I are cheap.
Frugal.
Jeez. Neither of us had the monetary funds to purchase an advent calendar. So this year, I've never purchased one. You've never purchased one.
No.
So yeah. Anyways, this year we thought it would be fun if, like, to put our own advent calendar together. So all I did was literally, we got, 24 brown paper bags. I took all of my, a bunch of my leftover little skeins of sock yarn. They're all sock yarn. They're all superwash. Again, trying to use them up. And just put a different color in each bag. And each day we draw a bag. Oh, and again, people get these lovely tea calendars, tea advent calendars. And we're, again, too frugal to buy one. So I have a ton of tea in my stash, like a ton of tea. And every year my mom comes during Christmas, she forces me to drink tea. Okay, I may force her to drink tea.
Yeah. 3 years now I've been drinking this flippin' cupboard full of tea.
It's gone down.
Don't send her tea, people.
I love trying different teas, but I like variety. I don't like to drink the same tea all the time. Anyways, so we thought it would be a good way to use up our tea by getting my daughter to place in each bag a random 2 tea bags, one for each of us. So each day we draw a bag and we knit with that yarn and we drink. Sometimes we drink the tea that she's put in there. Sometimes we don't because some people are picky and don't like the tea they've gotten.
I'm trying to take one for the team every day, but some are bad. I'm sorry.
The honey chamomile vanilla one is not her favorite. Anyways, okay. So although we're both knitting with the same yarns each day, we both chose different contrast colors.
Yes.
To kind of break up the crazy colors that are going on. So, do you want to show yours?
Sure, at the same time.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, reveal.
Oh, the other thing is, you're knitting in the round.
Yeah, you are too.
No.
Well, you're in the round.
Yeah.
Not knitting flat.
My brain's freezing. Okay. You're knitting on
small circumference needles.
Needles, and I'm knitting on DPNs.
2, 3, reveal.
So I chose mohair because I thought it'd be fun to do a mohair cuff so it's 10 rows of mohair, 8 rows of the color, 2 rows of mohair. That's my repeat pattern. I'm doing the cuff, the heel, and the toe in mohair, and mine are pretty toasty warm, I have to say. And Nikki, what have you chosen?
Mine probably aren't as warm, but I'm doing just a plain cream color. So I did 10 rows of twisted rib 1 by 1 at the top, and then 6 rounds of the miscellaneous color that we get, and 2 rounds of my contrast color. And I did a bunch of math to figure out how many stripes I could fit. Mom's winging it. I was like, I need to know how many rounds I got to do. So I figured out that I needed to do, we should back up. So we have 24 colors, but we're only doing 12 colors per sock. So they're not going to be matching socks.
No.
So this sock will be completely different than the next one. But anyways, yeah. So I did 3 stripes up here, and I need to do 9 stripes on there and then do the toe. So yeah.
It's fun.
It is fun.
Every morning we open it up and go, oh, oh, that tea looks good. Oh, that color's nice. And then you start to realize the kind of colors Nikki has in her stash. Very bright.
Yeah.
Compared to your now preference.
More earth tones and stuff. Yeah. My tastes have changed a lot, but I think these socks are really fun, and I think that they're going to be a great memory of this Christmas together. I think it's really
it's
really
very
nice.
fun. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, me too.
Maybe next year we could have chocolate instead of tea. What do you say?
But I don't have that in the house, right? We went with stuff I actually, unless you want me to buy chocolates.
No. Right. All right, what's next?
Your work's in progress.
Oh, mine?
Yep.
Okay.
My tea's cold already.
I'm working on a pair of gloves. They're in Nikki's Fair Isle style book. She does it in 3 colors. I'm doing mine in 2. I'm using, I don't know what I'm using.
It was only 3 colors. It looked like more to me.
These are for a friend also. So there's the first one.
It's beautiful.
So it's just a repeat pattern on the front and back, and then you do the fingers. And her hands are smaller than mine, so if these look too small for me, they are, which is okay. And I've started the second one, and I am here. So there's my gloves so far.
Yeah, they're really pretty though.
I think she'll really like them. I'm very happy with them. And Nikki has told me she doesn't love anyone enough to knit a pair of gloves for. So
No.
I guess I'll never get one pair.
Do you want a pair?
No.
Yeah, you could knit yourself a pair.
No.
I feel like I love making mittens, but when it comes to the thumb, I always put it off. It's like when you do the gusset or the heel flap and gusset for socks, like it's always my stopping point. So to do like 10 thumbs essentially is like a nightmare. That's like the worst.
I enjoy it.
Really? Did you talk about like how fun it's been?
It's not been fun.
Have there been lots of curse words?
No, I don't.
Oh no, she doesn't swear.
I thought cursing came with knitting.
They're part and parcel.
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay, are you done?
For that one, am I
Oh,
doing
keep
more?
going. Yeah, I only have one.
Oh, I didn't pull it all out. I don't want to get your book wet.
Wait, is that what's your final one?
My last one is the sweater.
Okay, let's wait for that then.
Okay.
So I did a tally, and I actually have way too many whips on the needles. I found out I thought I had in the range of 6 or so, maybe 8 at the most. It turns out I had 13. So I'm working really hard to get them off the needles, but a lot of them are really small things or gift knits or whatever that are going to be done by the time Christmas comes and stuff like that. So
This is the difference between Nikki and I. She loves to have multiple projects to work on. I have 3, and it's doing my head in, honestly. I can't jump from project to project. I'm not very good at this. I want to get one done. It bothers me that something is not completed.
or maybe you just need practice at it.
No.
I started off at it with like 3. 3 was my maximum on my needles, and now all of a sudden I have 13. Like I don't even know how that happened. It's a slippery slope. But yeah, sometimes I get a little stressed out. More so about the gift knits, like having to get them done in time and stuff.
Yeah, but I
like
think they're all done except for this little one.
that. And then
Right?
the one for Abby that she asked.
Oh, right.
We have to figure what that is. And it doesn't have to be done for Christmas, so I guess it's true. Okay, so I showed a couple episodes ago that I had finished a bunny called Christopher Bunny, renamed Dusty Bunny for my daughter at her request. And I had thought, our neighbors have a little soon-to-be 2-year-old. She's not even 2 yet. And I thought it'd be so cute for her as well. So I'm making another Christopher Bunny. But this one I've given her eyelashes. I'm trying to make her look kind of girly, I guess. I'm going to do like pink or red or something, dress or something. I haven't figured it out yet, but the eyelashes, I have to say, I can't take credit for because I saw them on Yana of Finished Knitting Stories. She had made a bunny for her daughter, and she did she did the eyelashes, and so I totally copied it. It looks so cute. So yeah, I'm just knitting her body now, and I've run out of stuffing again. So I stuffed the bunnies with ends that I cut off from my yarn.
How is that weaving in ends going? I see your bunny isn't really stuffed.
Well, I'm still knitting it. I can't stuff her yet. I stuffed her head.
Her end bucket is empty.
My end bucket is empty, yes. Did you put any in there for me?
Yeah.
Okay. FYI, she only just wove in her ends on this sweater. So you can't cast stones from your glass house.
But they're done.
True. Anyways, yes, I have lots of ends to weave in, so I just need to do that, and then I can stuff her. So yeah, and I'm knitting that out of Patton's Classic Wool Worsted. Wow, it seems to be my go-to. I have a lot of this in my stash, and this one actually you picked up at a thrift store. Yeah,
I always look for yarn at thrift stores.
So do I. We find I watch all these podcasters who are in like Scotland and the UK and stuff like that, and they find like cones of like British wool and stuff in their thrift store. I'm finding like Red Heart stuff you pick up right at like Michael's.
Yeah, that's very
readily available. Yeah,
but this turquoise, I should mention, Nikki picked up at a thrift store.
Yeah,
250-gram skeins of it. So
for $5.
Yeah, good deal.
Yeah, and it's well, it's a wool nylon blend. I think it's 75-25, but it's Shetland wool.
It's perfect for those gloves.
Yeah. Okay, so that's it for me. Now you want to talk about your newest cast-on?
Last Christmas, Nikki gifted me this beautiful Briggs & Little yarn. It's Regal. Is it 100% wool, Nikki?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure you can see that or how beautiful it comes out, but it is this gorgeous, like, light purple mauve color with heather in it.
Yeah, there's lots of different like nuanced colors, and it's really pretty.
Yeah, it's very, very pretty.
Very rustic though.
Yes, yeah, it's
not a soft wool.
Not very soft to the touch. So what we're doing is we found this pattern that we really liked called Savin. Nikki will put a link down below for the creator of the pattern and the name. And we are going to do a knit along for a cable sweater. I've started mine.
It's not really a knit along when someone just like does it
I'll
without
call
you.
I'll call you and see how it's going.
I don't even have my yarn yet. Anyway, go.
I've started mine. Her yarn's coming next week. So this is what mine is starting to turn out like, and I think it's turning out really nice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm impressed I've knit that far with no mistakes yet. So all good. And you start with the sleeves. Nikki's going to be smarter than me. She's going to do 2 at a time. I could actually stop this one, start the other one, and catch up and do 2 at a time, but I don't know. I'm mixed.
I'm also going to gauge swatch. Did you gauge swatch?
No. She's shaming me again. It's like Merry Christmas. Shame.
Sorry.
No, I'm winging it. I took the required needles. I picked a size that I thought was going to work, and it's working.
So far.
I'm a bad knitter. Don't do what I do.
I'm curious to see what the yarn's going to do. Okay, just backing up to my Holstgarn Super Soft experience where the yarn shrunk on me, I will never not do a gauge swatch again and wash and block it because you just don't know what it's going to do.
True.
I've never heard people saying that shrinks. I think we looked that up and I didn't see anything about that, but it might
They said it
grow.
pilled. It pilled.
Some people said it pilled. Some people said it wore beautifully for years and years and years. So I don't know. Well, it's a beautiful pattern.
It is gorgeous, and I'm excited. At first I was going to do the body in the round, but I've changed my mind, and I'm going to do it as the pattern states because there is a little design feature on the edge. So to piece it together, I think you might get a nicer look on maybe. Not sure, but I'm going to follow the pattern.
But you don't mind seaming, do you?
No.
Yeah.
No.
I don't love it.
I don't mind weaving in ends either.
Crazy. No. Are we related? Am I adopted?
No.
So, yes, the plan is to make the Savin. I don't know how it's pronounced, but so I promptly, my mom, see, like you know what? I just have to say, you're always like, oh, you have so many projects. Oh, and then you're like, you should do this with me. And like, order yarn.
Okay, this is how she orders, okay? I just have to put this out here.
Oh, God.
Okay, Mom, I'm ordering my yarn. Yeah, it's, let's say $80. She's like, oh, I only have to spend another $125 to get free shipping.
No, that's an exaggeration. It was $45.
It was hilarious. I'm like, so you're going to spend more money to get $15 free.
It was $11. Anyways, she's exaggerating. But yes, you know what? I know I'm not the only one out there who does that to get the free shipping. Because you're like, I'm going to use this stuff anyways. I might as well just tack it all on together. So anyways, yes, I ordered some Briggs & Little Regal from yarncanada.ca, and I got a green color, and I'm kind of curious to see what it's going to look like when it arrives, because it's so hard to tell from the computer monitor, like, or phone.
But if that light purple is any indication, it should be really pretty that you've ordered.
Yeah. So that's the plan, but I'm not. It's supposed to come on Monday. I'm not casting on until after Christmas. It's going to be, I think it'll be my Boxing Day cast on.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. That's it, I think, eh?
I think so.
Yep.
Yeah, that would be your future cast on as well, so.
Yeah. So, what else? Life stuff. We're going to put up our tree today. We're super late. What is it, to December 10th?
Yes, it is.
Yes, so we're going to be putting up the tree. We got a real tree this year again. Hoping it doesn't fall on anyone.
Yeah.
That should be fun. Oh, last night was... You want to tell them what we did last night?
We made gingerbread houses. We had a competition.
We didn't just make gingerbread houses.
Okay, we had a competition to make gingerbread houses. And we sent a photo of them all to my sister. And she got to choose the winner, and she chose this one here.
I just want to say that's 2 years in a row I've won. 2 years.
Not fair.
I'm the champion.
Fair. Man, I got extra special stuff from my sister, my other sister's
cheated.
house. I did.
She totally cheated. We're all decorating our gingerbread houses, and then she pulls out this random bag of goodies that have like already
magic snow.
You had like
sparkly snow,
marshmallow trees. Like, how do you compete with that? That's not fair.
I didn't win. What's that tell you?
Okay, and I have to say mine was the worst. I don't know why it won. I'm going to pop in pictures so you can see, but my roof broke when I was taking the pieces apart to start building it. The roof broke, and then my partner ate half of it, so I had to like fill in a gap with a bunch of candies. I just piled icing all over it.
And stuck a big sucker on the top.
They were red and green, though. They were holiday-ish. Anyways, it wasn't my best work. Last year's was better, but I still won. Woo!
Yeah.
Looking forward to next year.
Next year.
No outside candy allowed. That's cheating. Thought we wouldn't notice.
You should see your daughter, though. Competitive? Oh, my God.
She's way worse than me.
Funny.
I don't know.
Makes me laugh. I do it mostly because of her.
Yeah.
Egg her on.
Yes.
It's fun.
She likes it. So what else? We're all decorated outside.
Yes. That was fun.
Mom
looks cute.
Cut down some of our cedar branches that were kind of growing into our garden and did a little arrangement out front in the flower boxes, so it looks really, really pretty. And I put some little bows in there.
Yeah.
It looks cute. And we'll decorate inside.
Got all the Christmas baking done. I had a little bake fest with two of my sisters, which was great fun. And we made like 11 different kinds of stuff, so we've been mowing through that.
It's not even going to make it to Christmas.
No, I don't think so. But it's good.
It is good,
It's
yeah.
good.
And that's fun for, family
And we store it outside. Oh, don't tell the neighbors, but we store it outside. to keep it nice and cold. So you really want to have something to go outside
Yes.
in minus 10 or minus 18 to
It does.
get some cookies.
It does. I think it does stop us from eating as much because you have to go outside to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But when you do go outside to get it, you're
You
grabbing
get-
tons at once. Save this for tomorrow. Oh no.
Your battery's dying.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So I guess we'll have to cut it short.
All right.
But yeah, so this is really fun, our yearly tradition here, Christmas
Yeah.
get together. And yeah, we'll wish everyone Merry Christmas who celebrates and Joyeux Noël and happy holidays to those who don't.
Merry Christmas. Happy
Bye,
holidays.
everyone.
Bye.